Hi guys, it's Veini here, 2-tabling nl100 zoom. I normally 4-table, but during this video I'm just going to be 2-tabling so that we can get deeper into spots, and I think it's just going to be much more clearer this way. My HUD is on the bottom left. You can pause the video and check the stats there. There seems to be one line missing. I'm going to type it fast. It's the raised first in line, and it's just like all the positions that there are. Okay. Controls. Okay. We can get going now. Okay. Just gonna start the tables. I mark red all the 4 tables and table errors and 3 table errors on the lobby, and then I adjust this note to yellow if somebody folds a lot to steals. And the fish or the weak players I mark with blue. I just lost all my markings because my computer crashed, so it's going to take some time to mark all these players again. Okay, I'm gonna be 3xing because there's probably a fish here, so just gonna widen my range a little bit, and against this type of player I'm just gonna be betting. He seems to be quite aggro, but there are only 100 hands. I don't have 3 streets of value here, so I'm going to be checking some king X. I think it's okay, but just bear in mind that you shouldn't be checking all the king X. Let's see if he gives me 3 streets of value here this way. I'm gonna be calling this river with king X, and I'm gonna be folding like queens and stuff if he bets, because when I have queens he has more kings, and I block many of his semi bluffs. Okay, yeah, he didn't bluff the river. That went well. Just don't auto fold these situations. I have to pay $1 to see the flop. I could probably squeeze, but yeah, I'm gonna see the flop like this. It's like if luckbox called also, it would be much easier to call, but yeah, I think it's gonna be nice, and I'm gonna be stabbing here because he's gonna have lots of give ups in his range. Yeah, I'm gonna be betting here because he has lots of like 9x with a straight draw and not that many queens, because he's gonna be betting them mostly on the flop. So that's the reason I'm bluffing on the blank, because I expect his range to be quite weak. Yeah, and here I'm definitely calling, or should I 3-bet? No, I'm gonna be calling. Ace Jack offsuit, it could be a fold, but there are quite tight players behind, and a fish here, so I'm going to be opening. Donking here would make sense, but I think it's okay to check raise. Yeah, I'm going to be check raise, getting it in against him, because I'm going to get a lot of folds here. Okay, he calls. I hit the pair. Might as well check. I just don't really think I'm gonna get any better showdown value hands to fold on this turn, and I get the option to play it this way. Yeah, against 3x I would just be flatting, but 2x I think it's okay to call. Okay, he had the 8. Yeah. I think the stacks were a little too shallow to try to bluff him off there, so I think calling when we get some kind of showdown value is I'll check in when we get some kind of shadow value. So okay, yeah, this board texture, I think I'm just gonna be check backing, and now I'm just gonna be bluffing. I'm gonna be bluffing 2 streets when he checks. Okay, now I'm just gonna check back. Okay, so he called with 6 4 offsuit. That's interesting. Just gonna mark him a fish. He's opening those and calling 3 bets. Yeah, okay, here with gut shot, but still I think he seems so tight, so I perceive him to have like big cards a lot, so not so many. I'm just gonna be checking here because I think he has lots of pairs in this board, and I even don't have the backdoor flush draw. I cannot earn like value back on a queen turn. So yeah, I think it's okay to just play it that way. If I had one club in that spot, I think it would be okay-ish to see back, or a better option. I didn't really have information. The only info I had was that he was quite tight, so I think he has lots of high cards there. Okay, I can mark this reg yellow also. I've had more hands on these regs, but my database got destroyed, so now I have only these. Yeah, 4x is the minimum this deep, and I think king queen, he seems to be having 13%. I'm not sure if that's accurate. I'm gonna be just flatting. I would flat this as standard because I want to 3-bet more polarized from in position. I think 850 is okay. He c-bets. I'm not quite sure if this is accurate because he opens that less that so tight there. This is like one of these few spots where this villain has set nearly always or all flush draw. I'm gonna be getting in here because he's just gonna check back his flush draws. So yeah, I'm gonna be getting in here. So I don't want to be calling and then he's gonna check back his spade flush draws. So I'm gonna be making him pay his stack here. Okay, so what do we have here? I have to fold here because he's not going to be folding to a raise there. I would like to open this, but these seem quite loose also. So I think this is quite borderline, given this button is quite aggressive. I'm going to be folding here. It would be an easy opening against a random nl100 player because they're just way too tight, but he seemed to be quite loose on 3-bet button, so I'm folding straight away. And yeah, raise person is 11%, so no need to do anything else but to fold. Okay, I have a note on this guy. He attacks so hard. Uh, yeah, I remember the note. He attacks so hard on capped ranges, like overbets like 2x pot here. So I'm gonna play my nuts weaker. Yeah, here I'm gonna be opening because he's so tight, and here I'm just gonna be check calling this river because he's just gonna like overbet this with a bluff because I'm gapped. I'm just saving him to just like bet like 10 with like air, but no, he didn't bet there. He had the ace 5. Leading that turn might have been good also, but I was just, and this should have been a fold. But I was just thinking that he's just gonna be attacking my weak line too much, so I checked there and I had the flush draw, jack high flush draw, so it's better to check than if I didn't have the flush draw. Yeah, I'm gonna be 3 betting a 2x open and a fish. He's disconnected, so I'm gonna just like click back it, get some extra value there. Now if it joins in, I'm screwed. This is like a very nice way to get value from for your aces, to like disconnect and then reconnect, so that you get an extra $5. But yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm so phased up now. Oh, I'm gonna give up here. It nearly worked. But that's the spot where you're you should adjust your range to the disconnection and everything. Betting this, betting this. I'm gonna check here. He seems quite passive, so I don't really think it's a good idea to to bet to know where I'm at. So I think that's a good bad play to do. Uh, he's so passive, so well, I think I'm just gonna have to call with these odds ones. Yeah, here I'm calling. I want to see the flop. Against such a passive player, I'm not sure if I can also fold the flop, but yeah, the turn is like an easy fold because I have lots of ace-x there, and I just don't really want to get stacked for 400 BBs. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be folding here. Seems quite tight. Check raising this turn too. I'm gonna be betting here because I think he's gonna be betting his ace-x here because there's so many flush draws. Okay, so he had the ace. It's an easy ISO. I'm in position and I get lots of folds to c-bets. Okay, so what do we have against this guy? Maybe I should put a limping, no, a donking stat here. This seems so face up. Just gonna raise here. He has props the 10 hex here always. I'm gonna raise more. This is just like so face up, like under 10. I have the ace, but yeah, I just think it's good to raise there. I don't really have to be unexploitable against fish. I just want to exploit them as much as possible. Okay, so these players here are just so terrible. So terrible. Okay, he folds a lot to 3-bets and well, he doesn't 3-bet a lot. I'm three betting still because he he plays so straightforward post flop, so just gonna get tons of folds post flop. Although he has like ace kings there and stuff, but I think it's an okay spot to just like, because the original razor was so tight, calling the 3-bet, so I think that might be an order profit spot. It's not. What hand did we have here and we folded? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I think it's okay to fold the weakest offsuit queens, but like 10-8 suited. No, 10-8 offsuit is a call, and and Jack 5 suited is a call, and stuff like that. I think. Okay, he folds a lot to C bets, and I can get lots of pairs to fold later on, so I think just bluffing there with ace king. If we were like later position, I think checking back and inducing the turn would be okay, or better play. But given the positions, he's gonna have much tighter range there, so I think I just want to be bluffing there more. And this would be an easy fold, but he seems to be very tight, so I'm just gonna be exporting my stats and adjusting when I see them adjust to my adjustments first. There's no reason to give them any space when they can be exploited. Okay, I think this could be a good 3-bet because I think this hand plays better in a 3-bet pot. Uh, Playing aggressive, I'm gonna get him to fold lots of equity. I'm gonna get him to fold like so much equity when I see it, and when I just call with 2 solo cards, I'm just gonna be facing like I'm gonna have the bottom pair, and I'm gonna be out of position without the initiative, and it's hard to play. This would be a standard call, but then I'm looking at his 3-bet stats. I think I'm just gonna call and exploit him by 3-betting like Jack 5 offsuit stuff and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna be betting here for value. Check back in. Yeah, maybe okay. Yeah, but I see myself bluffing this flop so often, so I just want to. I'm not giving up here. You can start barreling with your queen jacks and queen jack with a backdoor flush draw, and just don't really understand why he would like uh, check raise with a set of nines. Yeah, he has like maybe even ace king here and aces, but yeah, I'm just gonna be calling here. This river, okay, he checks. He checks. I'm gonna be betting here for value against ace king and aces, and perceive him to. This big bet is gonna polarize my range. I'm not gonna be betting one pair kings, and he might level a call. But the most times I think in his range are like a gut shot and maybe a flush draw, or a gut shot and a give up. 2.5x I'm tempted to call here. If I was big blind, it would be a snap call. Uh, to be honest, I'm not quite sure actually here. 3x, I think king jack would be an easy fold. I'm just gonna make a tight fold here. maybe you can comment on that hand. Okay, so this is going to be marked as a fish, and I'm just going to be opening king 8 against the fish. I think it's okay to open and not to limp. We have no backdoor equity, but still we have position, and we have the ace. So I'm calling, and yeah, I'm gonna be check bagging here. On this river, I'm just gonna be bluffing with my hand, because this is a river that he's gonna fold like low pairs a lot of the time. But now I'm gonna be folding. But if the river was like a pairing card, I would just like check back. Yeah, I have lots of give ups here, so I'm gonna be check calling here with a weak king. It could be okay to value bet, I guess, but I think check calling is fine also. With a stronger king, would make sense to just value bet more. Here was a hand I think I would have opened, but I time banked. Just gonna close these and open two. Well, actually, I don't want to close this because I'm deep, and it's. I think I get a better win rate when I play deep, but well, the time bank has gone, so maybe I should just like get new tables. Okay, what's his range? 60%. Okay, fast. We need to be fast. We're gonna be 3. No, I'm gonna be folding this. Just didn't have the time. I need those time banks. Okay, so Control S for immediate table. You don't need to do anything else. Okay, this guy c-bets 20% of the time and plays on tablets, so I'm gonna mark him a fish. He's playing 3 tables. Still, those stats indicate that he's a fish, and I'm opening here because this player is weak, so I'm expanding my ranges, and I'm always looking for spots to expand my ranges. Again, against 20% raise person, I think 3 betting is fine. Standard would be just to flat, but yeah, 3 betting would be fine against him. Yeah, I'm gonna be check bagging here. Maybe c betting for value is okay also, but yeah, check bagging is an option too, because I have the ace of clubs, so it makes it better to maybe 2 bucks would be better here for ace highs to call, but yeah, I have many turns which I can call on. Too thin to value bet. I just really think that he's gonna be just betting himself, betting 8x himself a lot on the turn. So just gonna go for small value there against other pairs. I just really think he's just gonna be uh, betting 8x on the turn here. So he has like an ace high or ace 3, ace 5 or something, ace 4 or something like that. Yeah, hit the ace high here. So yeah, that's only 200 BBs per 100 hands improvement. Well, okay, you can't just like think it that way. I'm not always winning the amount I bet there, but yeah. I feel like I just have to go against 2.25x here with connected hand. And from UTG I open ace 5 to ace deuce suited. I'm not quite sure. I need a sample on it. If it's going to be a profitable open, but I'm opening for now because I want to get that sample. Yeah, check back in here is fine. I'm not going to be bluffing here. Here's like something he's going to recall with. Yeah, he's going to recall there. what does my range look here? Would I be calling like a $7 bet? I'm not quite sure. I have tens to sixes maybe here, maybe some weak checks, so maybe I should fold. But yeah, I don't really think I have value here because it just might have just like randomly like bet the turn with like eights for me to like fold the equity and for protection from overcard. So I don't really think I have value to bet here. Okay, I just don't really understand that guy. Yeah, and here betting for value is okay, but checking back is okay too. I'm gonna be checking back here. Yeah, and against the 16% risk first in range, I'm gonna be folding. And yeah, this is an easy call now. Okay, so on the river I have many 7x hands and king x. Yeah, I'm gonna call here because yeah, I can hit the 7. The jack might have been I think a good card for him to bluff because he might think that I have like low pocket pairs and low pairs, so he might bluff at that. And yeah, I'm gonna go for a bluff here with the gut shot and I get ripped. Yeah, value bet against a6 and for protection and for uh, playability. Yeah, it's hard to play the turn when I check back in and it's an overcard. I just really think they're not going to be trapping too much on those boards. It's going to be c-betting with their good hands. I think this is a spot where I can just flat because he's in it, so I'm not going to get squeezed. And sevens plays like a bit better with a flat, I think. So I think it's okay to flat sevens here. Normally I just 3-bet everything from small blind against cutoff and bottom, but yeah, it's okay here. I'm gonna be check raising here, I think. Rip 5x and get him to fold his kings. How much should I bet here? I bet quite large. Ace 5 is the and pocket 5s are the only hands that he has the nuts with, but yeah, okay, he has like jack x here, so that worked out. It's an easy check here. Board smashes his range and the sizing makes me want to call, but I'm gonna fold because there's only six outs for the straight and I don't have outs for the not straight, and I think folding is okay there. It's just value betting is jacking 10x there. And folding here and ace jack, I'm looking for a reason to open. The reason, do I get it? No, they're very aggro people I'm folding. Okay, here I'm just gonna be 3-betting in position. No, actually I'm just gonna be flat here. Now I'm gonna be folding here because a little bit deep here, so it's going to be flattening with hands that dominate my hand. Okay, let's see this. Yeah, I'm gonna be 3-betting here polarized because he seems to be opening the widest from the button, and he seems to be folding a lot to 3-bet. So I think he's gonna be just folding a lot. And this is texture where I think I'm gonna make all the profit c-betting. So I'm gonna c-bet, but giving up here. Giving up on many flops after we make a good decision on pre-flop is fine also. Okay, 6 for the nuts. No, we don't have any nut as. Yeah, I'm gonna be check folding now. Like I'm gonna continue like kings and kings and aces. No, I just don't really understand why I didn't hit value bet there. No, can't value bet light. I'm gonna 3-bet here. Although these ace racks are not the best hands to 3-bet with. Check raising here. Yeah, I'm gonna check raise and give up. If he calls and I don't hit the flush. This is like an ugly spot when he jams. But yeah, just let's do it. Why did he give me a free card there? Did he have a lower flush draw? Yeah, he had the flush. I'm not sure about that play. Please comment on it. I think something wasn't good on that hand. Like check raising and ripping nothing. Yeah. Or ripping the hand that I have. Maybe. Okay, so we blink well here. And raising here would be just stupid, so I'm gonna call. If Marsica raises, I'm hating life. He has a pair of 8s in his range. But yeah, this is a sick caller if this guy has kings, but if like Arch raises this turn, I'm gonna be calling because he could have king queen, and the combination of 8s are 3, and king queen are yeah, 9. If I'm right. If I'm right, yeah. This is like he has like kings here, and he's like, okay, so if I bet small, he's gonna raise his tits, and I can just jam. But yeah, I'm gonna want to get value against ace king and king queen. If he ships here, I'm hating life. I truly am. But yeah, I think I'm gonna raise fold here. Can I raise fold? Yeah, here he has some kind of showdown value often. Some kind of showdown value often, and then then he has maybe a draw, so I'm betting the turn, and I'm betting the river small, so he's gonna raise queen x and call with something weak. So he's gonna raise like ace queen here, I think. Raise all his sets. Suited king 9 would be his call. Now if he has like set of sixes and nines, he's gonna just call, and ace queen is gonna call also. Okay, so he might have just turned some random stuff into bluff. I just don't really think he's gonna be able to fold anything to a $30 raise. But yeah, betting like big there is gonna get me one bet against his hands that might even raise. Yeah, checking here is fine. I just really can't protect from the hearts that much. Does he have any two pair hands in his range? I'm gonna bet small here because he might like protection bet weaker hands and just hero call them off on the river. And he's just gonna be check betting all the hands that I beat and betting hands that I don't beat. So betting small might be better than betting then check calling. Might as well be check folding there. Yeah, this is one of these spots. Does he have queen x here ever? I'm gonna go for small value. Maybe he can spare golf with a hand and I can make 20 bucks more. Don't really understand why he would check queen x on the river. That's like free rolling a spare. But yeah, he might have some weak queens there, so I'm not quite sure about that play. Yeah, maybe three more minutes and then I'm gonna wrap the video up here. And I think there were some tough spots where I didn't make the best play, so please say what you would do in these spots. And yeah, thanks for watching. That's it for today.